Hi and welcome to Distant Atlantean Healing. Today we will be transmuting any unnecessary negative energies. I have the beautiful protection Nazar evil eye, and also I have my beautiful boy. When I was getting organized, he wanted to come and sit with me, so he was kind of getting under my feet a little bit, bless him, but he loves the energy. When I was doing my readings and healings yesterday, he came and sat on the sofa because he just loves the energy, don't you, boy? So there's some gorgeous cat energy going on. Yeah, good boy. Beautiful. So yes, also I have beautiful pyrite crystal and Lemurian clear quartz crystal that is attuned to goddess. Yeah, you want my attention now, don't you? It's attuned to goddess Isis. So yeah, you're gonna sit down then and let me get on with it, are you? Is that what you're gonna do? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, he's such a beautiful boy, aren't you? So you can hear him purring away. He's such a sweetie. Hey? Yeah. Right, anyway, let's get on with this. Okay, so I do have Atlantis cards. So I haven't used these for a little while. I've still got all my other cards out from yesterday because I was going to do a love reading, but I was guided to come and do this protection, evil eye, negative energy, dark ritual magic that's been affecting some people's, gone itchy nose now, surprise, some people's lives, like their world, their finances, their career, their love life. I'm not trying to put blame on anybody, but let's be real here. You know, it is real that nastiness that some people can put out there towards others, and it's like, it's just so unnecessary. But sometimes it's good to protect yourself. I have two of these at home. I have one by my front door. I have loads of stickers actually in my car, and I have another one by my other window. When my stepdaughter come to stay with me, and I had a load of stickers in my car, she couldn't believe it, in the glove compartment. So she's got some as well. So it's not about blame, because some people need to take accountability for the energy that they put out there, like we all do. But let's be real here. There are some energies who try and do connections and try and make life difficult for others. So this is all about stepping into your own power, basically. We've all had to do it. Balance. Knowledge is power, as they say, apparently, but then some people would disagree with that in regards to the power. What do you want the power for? You know, everybody has abilities, but there's also been a lot of jealousy in regards to some people's abilities as well. Oh, that's just neighbours. It's all right, boy. It's just neighbours. It's okay. You're all right. Okay, so yeah, there's been that connection towards being jealous of people's abilities. Like, everybody's capable of doing something, but you can't destiny swap and take what isn't yours. Some people have actually done that. Destiny swapping is real, you know. Some people might think I'm bonkers, but I don't really care anymore. So I'm tired of caring what people think of me in a negative way. It's all right, boy. Okay, so the card that's come out is balance. There's always going to be disturbance when I do my videos. Do you know what I mean? Yesterday I had the Christian people like making loads of noise, so it's fine. Number 29, it's all right, boy. Balance. In the golden days of Atlantis, people never gave without receiving or received without giving. This meant that no karma accrued and the balance sheets of life were kept clear. Everything was fair. I can just about see this. So the citizens enjoy a sense of justice and well-being. In the Halcyon days, the healer priests were able to keep the inhabitants in optimum health and vitality simply by aligning people's chakras. All right, boy, they've gone now. Keep your life in balance. Your guidance is to find equilibrium in every area of your life. Make sure you give and receive equally and keep your work and play in balance. To keep your chakras in balance, breathe deeply into any part of your body that feels tense or low in energy. Balance every area of your life. It took me a little while to read because I just about to say. I don't know what's going on with my vision. It's all right, boy. It's okay. You know, neighbours make noise, don't they? Do you know what I mean? So you've just got to take it, basically. But what I will say, in one sense, not so much with my neighbours, like with them over there, do you know what I mean? Because they're just having a conversation. It's like not doing any harm. Can get my words out. But what I will say in regards to some of the masculine energy has been quite harsh recently. So I'm not having a go at the masculines, but I'm just stating something, that there's definitely some interesting energies going on right now where some masculines feel that it's okay to be like overpoweringly rude and want to literally square up to a woman. I've had it happen to me the other day, and I don't take any nonsense from anybody. People that know me, I'm not so much a fighter, but if someone's going to come for me, literally come at me, then I will defend myself. So what happened with me, it was a weird one. I was on my way to a class and then this guy took his time reversing into a space and he was in the middle of the road. And I went round him and I said, look, I said, you need to make up your mind what you're doing, kind of thing, because he was in the middle of the road. And then I was going round a roundabout and then this unmarked police car, obviously they're going to want me to let them go. So I said, go on then. Just go on. Go on then. Off you go. And he just smirked at me. And then behind me was this car, literally right behind my car, like tailgating me. So this car, well, I thought it was a car. He sped past me, like overtook me on a 20 zone. So I beeped at him because I was a bit miffed. And then when we were coming closer to traffic lights, I beeped at him again. And it was a van. And he got out. And I'm like, what's going on? So I was like, you can't do that. There's a school there and everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, what if children run out in the road or an animal or whatever? Do you know, I'm not going to speak on that because words are powerful, okay? Whether people believe me or not, whatever it is, what it is. But, and I said to him, you can't do that. And he was like, I can do what I like. And I was like, look, I've just passed an unmarked police car. And he was like, looked quite shocked, quite taken back by that, you know. And I said to him, you're going to get karma at the end of the day. He's going to get karma, and whether people believe in karma or not, and it's not like, oh, you will be punished, but imagine what I'm trying to say with some masculines is that if something happened to them or their mum or their sister or their daughter, would they treat some women like that? Probably yes, probably no. But I just said to him, get in your van now, because you're a danger on the road. And I was miffed, I was pissed off. So what I'm trying to say, and this is not all masculines, but at the end of the day, there's a really weird energy going on with some masculines where they feel that they can bully women. And it's just like, no, you're not going to get away with it. So I'm just going to put that out there. I'm not a man hater. I don't hate men. I've been through a lot with men, as some people know, some people don't. And I don't hate men. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to be putting up with any bullshit from men who think that they can bully me. So anyway, and that's not only for me, because there's some other women that have been going through this as well. I'm not on can't even talk, blah, blah, blah. I'm not on my own. But some of us have insight. We can see certain things happening. Do you know what I mean? I've had premonitions ever since I was a child. I've had all sorts of things. I used to freak my mum out when I was a child. She'd be like, how did you know that? Do you know what I mean? So, and that's up to me, basically, whether people believe me or not. So, I'm like, please send me someone nice. Please send me a nice man, not these toxic ones who just think that they can bully women, you know, and it makes them the tough guy and everything and all of that. And it's like, no, it just makes you a not nice person. I'm not going to swear because it's not worth it. So, but then maybe some men might be experiencing that with women. I can't say one and then not talk about the other, because it's not, because we're all in balance, aren't we? Do you know what I mean? I'm only talking about my own experiences. Same if it was with a woman, you know, I can stand up for myself at the end of the day. So none of this, like, I mean, I'm capable of doing all sorts of ritual magic and all of this, do you know what I mean? Because we've all got a shadow side. But if some woman wants to come at me like that guy did, I was like, well, I will defend myself. What did he think he was going to do? Fight me? Do you know what I mean? Is that what some men are looking for? Is that what some women are looking for? Tell you, some people need to go and heal themselves. Seriously. Like, a lot of us have been on this journey for some time. And this is where some of the jealousy and envy and all of that, because we are healing. But it's not easy and it can be raw. So don't think it's all perfect. It's because some people can't face their own shadows. Do you know what I mean? Or with these entities or energies or, I don't know, demons or whatever. Because when I got to my class, I was like under my breath when I was walking near my class, and I was like, send them back. If that man was a demon or an entity, send him back to where he came from. I'm not having it. Anyway, sound and music. My vision's a bit dodgy today for some reason. In Golden Atlantis, the people loved harmonious music that kept their frequency high, provided inspiration and opened up creativity. They built sound chambers of perfect geometric proportions for healing and to balance the chakras. Appropriate music was played in the teaching temple so that children's minds would be receptive to absorbing and assimilating information. In the Halcyon times, there was no rock or heavy metal. That's a bit disappointing for some people, as no one needed to express disharmony or discord. Instead, they were attuned to the infinite. But sometimes that is a release of energy. I love all sorts of music, so to me that would be a little bit disappointing in one sense, because I love all sorts of music, and some of it does help channel your shadow side. Like there's times when I've listened to some amazing music with like some bands and that, you know, like rock bands and indie and all of that and stuff, and I felt so much better after. So but then it just depends with some people channeling that energy or transmuting that energy, and I know how to transmute that energy so it's not angry and hateful and resentful. It's quite the opposite. So harmony, this is a card of harmony. Your guidance is to make sure that everything in your life is in balance and accord. Learn or teach in a relaxed way. It's also a reminder that beautiful music and chanting can change your mood and lift your spirits. Keep everything in harmony. Yes, everything in balance. Right, let's go for one more and then I'll do a healing. You alright, boy? It's alright. I think those loud voices just got in, but it wasn't anything nasty. It was just my male neighbours having a conversation, but obviously they were quite loud, so it is what it is, really. I mean, you know. Gratitude. Yes, gratitude. Those who lived in golden Atlantis constantly gave thanks for the opportunity of life on Earth and for their daily experiences. They did not just express their gratitude in thoughts and words, they showed it every moment of the day with happiness, laughter and zest for living. They put their hearts and souls into everything they did. This attitude of gratitude attracts abundance from the universe. My words, I tongue-tied. Consequently, the Atlanteans were constantly showered with blessings. It's amazing sometimes when I do these, like where there's energies that try and interfere, and it's like I'm going to keep going, so I'm not going to, do you know what I mean? I'm not going to just end it, so, you know, because they don't like what I'm doing. The attitude of gratitude attracts abundance from the universe. Consequently, the Atlanteans were constantly showered with blessings. I just felt I needed to read that again. I'm determined. Abundance. Gratitude is the purest form of prayer and is the key to abundance. Your guidance is to count your blessings and give thanks for that which you wish to receive as if you already have it. This will unlock the doors to universal bounty. The time is now. Show your thanks by the way you live your life. Yeah, because people want to do things honestly. And they don't want to do things by hurting people. Do you know what I mean? You know, so some of these low vibrational energies that try and want to come in and sabotage my healings that I'm doing, like they're frightened of the light. Like the darkness is not always bad. Like your biggest growth times can be from darkness, but some of these energies are terrified of the light because it brings out things that are hidden and that they don't know how to deal with. So this is also why with the protection, the Nazar, people have a right to protect themselves from negative energies. And also what I will say is some people, I'm starting to see the change in some people's faces as well, which is quite interesting. There's some people that I used to connect with, and I've seen photos of on some groups, or call it what you will, and the change in them is quite sad in one sense. So, you know, it is what it is basically, because I feel some of them do have attachments to them and they don't know that they have them, or they haven't cleansed their energy when they've been around certain people and certain energies have been allowed to come in. Like that's why it's important to say I don't consent anything being sent to me, any entity or energies or what have you. I do not consent to it. Your words are very powerful. So anyway, going to connect with beautiful Lemurian clear quartz crystal. So when you are ready, take a deep breath in and out. And let's transmute any energies that have been interfering with your world. Remove any blocks to your environment, your career, your finances, your friends, your family, your love life. Protection for your beautiful companions. And this beautiful crystal is attuned with the goddess Isis. This could also be linked to past life energy that you wish to transmute. Only you know yourself, and only I know with my own situations. When you are ready, take a deep breath in right to the top and release. I know my cat's enjoying this. He's gone to sleep now. He was a bit agitated earlier, but just with the noise. But I'm used to energies trying to interfere what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? I just let it go. I let it go. I do. I let it go. One of the most beautiful connections is knowing to transmute low vibrational interfering energy. And it doesn't come easily, let me tell you. But it's interesting to say the least. My throat feels a little bit. But it's alright because I'm going to talk about it. It's okay for me to talk about it. It's safe for me to talk about it. I'm not scared. I'm not scared. You know, you can try and mess with my throat chakra or my life, my finances, my world, anything like, and I'll just transmute it all, you know. But then it does not affect people's karma. Oh, my throat feels a bit. And it's not a punishment, it's just sometimes people go through similar things and then they can't handle it. And I'm just like, well, don't put that energy out there in the first place. You know? Don't. Some people need to learn the hard way. Otherwise they don't learn at all. I can hear children. I think there's a school near. I can hear children playing, which is beautiful. Yeah. So the energy earlier maybe was a bit of interfering, you know, a masculine energy. They don't know what I do here, so he probably doesn't know, and his mate, you know, they don't know. The children over there having a good time in the playground at school or coming out of school, they don't know. But that's confirmation for me of transmuting the energy of hearing children, because children are beautiful. They are a gift in this world. just like our beautiful companions. Aren't you, boy? You're a gift. Right, going to pull a Lemurian Star Child Oracle card, and then I'm going to go. What an interesting reading. As I say, I was going to do a love reading, and then my guides are like, no, you need to do Atlantean healing first. And I'm like, okay. Let's go for that one. Manifest. Wow. Number 5, so that may be significant. Sometimes I see 555 and 1555. 1515, like numerology. My children are just like, Mum, you're mad. But some of my friends get it. So co-creation, gratitude, divine alignment, joyful visions. Yes. How beautiful is that? What a perfect card to connect with. So let's see with this, see if I can find it in this amazing book. These cards were recommended to me by a lovely friend of mine, one of my best friends, and I've never regretted connecting with them. I actually met the people who make these beautiful cards. So yeah, I have met some incredible people over the years. Do you know that? I really have. So yeah. Here we go. I embrace my divine abilities of instant manifestation as a creator on earth that I am. We are discovering ourselves as masters of manifestation. Each of us has divine capabilities to bring their spiritual energy into the physical world, which transforms suffering into love. This card confirms these abilities and invites us to create from our heart. In etheric Lemuria, the cosmic energy in the heavens, overflowing with joy, was ready to be manifested in the physical. I can feel my throat wanting to close up for some reason. It's weird. Reflecting the divine wish of oneness to experience multiplicity. That wish, without any effort, mobilized many forces of light, including cosmic, angelic, and elemental beings. Many ascended masters were guiding this process of light, the creation of I can't get my words out. Oh my goodness. Blah, 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 blah. I'll start that again. Many ascended masters were guiding this process of light, the creation of the Lemurian Eden. Just like oneness could come into form in the blink of an eye in cosmic terms, so we lovingly manifest into without any effort. It is divine grace that creates space for this in our lives, that allows us to choose what we would like to manifest. Absolutely. Oh, my throat. Wow. But you know what? We're doing it from the goodness of our hearts. We're not doing it from a place of nastiness. Do you know what I mean? That some of these energies are doing. Yeah, we do know. Yeah. And unfortunately, some have experienced in difficult times because of the energies that they've been doing, and they're trying to project that onto other people. Because it's like, how do some of these energies learn? You know, this is why we come here as well. My friend calls Earth the school of life. And maybe some of these energies are learning, you know. So, yeah, the wheel is turning with good karma. Thank you for listening, and I will be back soon. Look after yourselves.